Before this video begins, I would like to give a big thanks and special shoutout to Toyota Cars Iloilo Incorporated for allowing me to film their brand new products. Toyota Cars Iloilo Incorporated is located at the Gran Plains Highway, Jaro, Iloilo City, Philippines. For more inquiries about their dealership and current inventory, please feel free to check out their websites provided in the description box below.
Hey citizens, thanks for stopping by. Today, let's take a up close and personal of this all-new 2018 Toyota Rush. The Toyota Rush is the new entry level for the Philippine market, and the platform was based on the Daihatsu Terios. There are 3 different trim levels of the Toyota Rush here in the Philippine market, and one right here that I'm sitting is the top of the line 1.5G,
Mated to a 4-speed automatic gearbox.
In this video, I'm going to take this Rush for a full walk-around review. I'm going to show you the most interesting features from the interior as well as the exterior. So what are you waiting for? Sit back, relax, and enjoy of this review.
All trims of the all-new Rush utilize the 2NR-VE engine that has a 1.5-liter displacement 4-cylinder. This engine is the same as found on the current facelift 2nd generation Toyota Avanza. It features a dual overhead cams, 16-valve, and naturally aspirated petrol engine with electronic fuel injection and the dual VVTi technology. It develops 102 horsepower with a maximum rev of 6,000 RPM and 134 Nm of torque with a maximum rev of 4,200 RPM. This engine can be mated either a 5-speed manual or a 4-speed automatic gearbox. With a 50-liter fuel tank, combined fuel consumption for the Rush is around 8.3 liters per 100 kilometers. Euro 4 is the emission standard, and the drivetrain of this car is a rear-wheel drive vehicle. The Toyota Rush is what they call the baby Toyota Fortuner, and yes, it is acceptable. Did you know that Toyota Rush was primarily made by Toyota? No. Originally, the Rush was based on the Daihatsu Terios mini SUV platform. Why is it that they call the Rush as a baby Fortuner? You'll find out later on, but for now, let me give you a brief history about the Daihatsu Terios. The Terios is a mini SUV produced by Daihatsu way back 1997 as the first generation model. In 2006, the 2nd generation Terios made its production after its first appearance of the Daihatsu D-Compact 4x4 concept in November 2005 at the Tokyo Motor Show, which is the foundation of the 2nd generation model. It is being sold in European, South American, and some Asian markets. Under the consigned or OEM agreement, Daihatsu designed and manufactured the Terios and further supplies the vehicle to Toyota. Short wheelbase, which offers only a 5-seater configuration, and long wheelbase, which offers either a 5-seater or 7-seater configuration, are the 2 types of body styles for the 2nd generation Terios. When the 2nd generation Daihatsu Terios debuts, the 1st generation Toyota Rush was born. Its designs and platforms are truly identical for both Rush and Terios, even its power plant. Unlike the Terios at that time, the Rush was only designed for 5 persons. Nevertheless, a 7-seater configuration can be offered as an option. In 2015, both Rush and Terios made its minor refresh with a new front fascia, minor changes to the rear headlights, and better improvements to the interior. The 2nd generation Toyota Rush was debuted in Indonesia on the 23rd of November 2017 alongside with the identical twin Daihatsu Terios. The design and platform were based on the Daihatsu FT concept that was primarily shown at the 2015 Gaikindo Indonesia International Auto Show. The all-new Rush becomes modern, sexy, and a sportier look on it. In terms of its dimensions, the Rush is now bigger, wider, and taller compared to the Avanza, as well as the refined overall drivability. The Rush compete its own competitors such as Honda BR-V and Mitsubishi Xpander. Going back to that question, why is it Toyota Rush is a baby version of the Toyota Fortuner? Well, here's the answer. The Rush is a baby version of the Toyota Fortuner because the Rush has some features similar to the Fortuner, and in my own point of view, the Rush is definitely similar to the Fortuner in terms of its design. Not all features of the Rush are similar to the Fortuner, but also there are features similar to the Avanza. Overall, the Rush is a truly affordable mini SUV that everyone should get. It has some features of the Fortuner, but it drives more than like an Avanza. This mini SUV is a hefty car that will bring you into a complete different level. The second generation Toyota Rush is a new entry level of the subcompact crossover SUV lineup of Toyota for the Philippine market that it was launched way back May 4, 2018. Only one engine choice for the Philippine-spec Rush is a 2NR-VE 1.5-liter 4-cylinder engine, and there are two trims can be offered, E and top-of-the-line G trim. For the E trim, two transmission choices can be offered, either a 5-speed manual or a 4-speed automatic gearbox. Exterior features for the all-new Rush G trim includes LED headlights with the LED guide lights, front fog lights, high-gloss black front grille, silver-painted bumper skid garnish, LED taillights with LED guide lights, indicators on the body-colored side mirrors, body-colored door handles, chrome lower frame garnish, roof rails, reverse camera, LED high-mount stop light, rear spoiler, and rear parking sensors. As for safety, the Rush 1.5G gets 6 airbags, anti-lock braking system with electronic brake force distribution, vehicle stability control, traction control, hill start assist, emergency stop signal, tether anchors, child safety lock, smart keyless entry, and alarm system with immobilizer. The Rush 1.5G does come standard with 17-inch two-tone alloy rims. The rims are wrapped in Dunlop and a Save AC 300 Plus tires measuring 215/60 R17. Ventilated discs and drums are occupied both front and rear respectively. Front suspension uses McPherson struts, while the rear suspension uses torsion beam setup with coil springs, stabilizer, and lateral rod. Approach angle for the Rush measures 31 degrees, while departure angle measures 26.5 degrees. 220mm is the total of ground clearance of the Rush. The 1.5G Rush is standard with the company's Smart Key Access system. With the key fob on yourself, you can able to lock and unlock the vehicle. Press the black button on any of the two front doors in order to lock the vehicle, and after waiting for a few moments of seconds, press the black button again to unlock.
Speaker down there, two bottle holders, little bit of storage area, mirror controls, power folding mirrors, window controls. All four windows on this car are fully powered, while the driver's side window is fully automatic in both directions, and window lock. Aircon vent for the driver's side.
Here is the button to turn off or on your traction control.
Here's the lever to pop up the bonnet. And the driver's seat of the all-new Toyota Rush gets a fully manual adjustments with your seat back, height, and this bar down here controls your seat position. Rush floor mats,
The Rush 1.5G trim uses a variable ratio and speed proportional electric assisted rack and pinion power steering system. Standard on the 1.5G trim is a leather-wrapped steering wheel with silver-painted accents in every spokes and the multifunction controls on both sides. For the 1.5G trim, no 5-speed manual has offered, but a 4-speed automatic gearbox is the only transmission for this trim with low gear capabilities. Let's start first with the center console. Right here you got your 3 cup holders, hand operated parking brake, storage, another storage right here with a 12-volt power outlet that has a maximum of 120 watts of power. The Toyota Rush 1.5G gets a single zone automatic climate control system with all of your controls located right here. It is quite simple to use. Right here you got your fan speed, recirculation, AC, auto, off, and your temperature knob. In the center you got your rear defrost. Push button start. A 7-inch capacitive touchscreen head unit is the standard feature for the Rush 1.5G trim, with various media connectivity options and 8 speakers for the sound system. Here's the screen itself. On the right side, you got your USB and auxiliary ports, 2 aircon vents, and between those 2 of them, you got your hazard switch. Tweeters located at the A-pillar on both sides. On the right side, you got your wiper controls, while on the left side, you got your light indicator controls. On the steering wheel, you got your multifunction controls on both sides. On the right side, you got your telephone button, while on the left side, you got your audio controls for your infotainment display. Right here, you got your volume button, seat track, and mode. The steering wheel has a manual tilt only, adjusting using this lever right here. No grip handles for this one. The driver's side gets a sun visor with a vanity mirror and the light. Interior lights right above. Sunglass holder. And the manual dimming rear view mirror. Same material as you found on the driver's side. Speaker down there, bottle holder, storage, bottle holder or cup holder or storage, whatever you use it for, window control, the middle row seats has a one-touch mechanism tumbling and folding. Locate this lever right here, just pull it. And then you can access to the back.
Alright, so let's hop in. Well, I do set the driver's seat in a position that I feel comfortable in. I'm about 5'7", which is about 1.7 meters tall. There is a room that I could stretch my feet underneath of the driver's seat. As for the legroom, I have this much as big as this, while the headroom, I have this much as big as this. The middle row seat of the Toyota Rush is nice and comfortable, thanks to this leather seats, and quite spacious as well. You do have storage pockets on the front seat backs. No center armrest for this one. 3 aircon vents with your 3 setting mode fan speed. Grip handles on the ceiling on both sides for the rear. And the cabin light. I do almost forgot, underneath of the seat on the middle row, you have a bar to move the seat forward and backward depending at the space that you want. "12-volt power outlet that has a maximum of 60 watts of power for the rear." Let's take the first glance at the dashboard of the Toyota Rush. Focus. There we go. Rush floor mats for the rear. Now let's go to the last row of the seat. Well, as I climb in through the last row of the seat, ouch! And I put the middle row seat back in place. Well, in a 5'7" intern, I don't have space to stretch out my feet underneath of the driver's seat. As for the legroom, I have this much as big as this. Well, I don't have enough of headroom in terms of space. Surprisingly, the last row of the seat of the Toyota Rush is good for small adult or a small children. But in a 5'7" intern, I'm okay. What if a 5'11" intern could sit on the last row of the seat? Maybe it kind of looked like a can of sardines. That's pretty strange. Here are some toys that you found on the last row of the seat. Your speaker, storage, cup holder or bottle holder, depending on what you use it for. 12-volt power outlet that has a maximum of 60 watts of power. The same from the other side. However, there is no 12-volt power outlet on that side. Grip handles on both sides for the last row. If you are a tall person just like me, or taller than me, you can able to move the middle row seat forward to increase more space. That's the tip that I could give to you when you're sitting on the back seat of the Toyota Rush.
To open up the rear hatch, go towards the hatch itself and locate the touchpad underneath of the Toyota badge. 213 liters of space is the maximum cargo volume of the Rush 1.5G trim when both second and third row seats are in place. If the third row seat is not necessary to use and unable to increase more cargo volume, fold down and tumble forward the third row seats individually, and by folding the third and second row seats, the cargo volume will be maximized more than like 1,000 liters. An illuminating light can be found on the left side of the boot.
In the middle row, you have a 60-40 split, while in the last row, you got your 50-50 split folding seats. Adjustable headrest in all three rows of the seats. Speaker, two bottle holders with some storage, window control, manual seat adjustments as you found on the driver's side with your same settings, but it loses out on a height adjustment. Rush floor mats, glove box that has a minimum of size, which is perfect as well. Parang sakto lang. Grip handles for the passenger side, or front passenger side rather. Sun visor with the vanity mirror and the light. Well guys, I hope you enjoy of this full walk-around review of the all-new 2018 Toyota Rush. If you like this video, make sure you hit thumbs up, share with your friends, and subscribe to my YouTube channel. Don't forget to follow all of my social media platforms. As always, I will see you next time with 4 more latest videos on YouTube. Thank you for watching and mabuhay guys!